I don't think any of us who currently work around here have ever seen a year like this.
House Appropriations Committee Chair Delegate Maggie McIntosh is now in her 30th session at the State House. It's a year that includes a projected budget surplus of $7.6 billion, due in part to federal COVID-related help. But that's not the whole story.
Our revenues are doing great too, and sales tax is up, transfer tax is up, capital gains is up. So yeah, we are having an extraordinary, historic year.
This week, the governor, Senate president, and House Speaker announced an agreement to use some of those funds for our nearly $2 billion tax relief plan. That plan includes a tax credit for individual residents 65 and older making up to $100,000 in retirement income, or married couples making up to $150,000 in retirement income. Tax exemptions for child care products and critical health care products, including dental hygiene, diabetic care, and medical devices. A work opportunity tax credit to encourage employers and businesses to hire workers from underserved areas of the state, as well as individuals facing barriers to getting a job.
They may be in poverty areas, maybe people coming out of jail, maybe some folks who are on lower income, like temporary cash assistance, so they might be considered a higher risk to employ initially. But this was an incentive to businesses to hire folks that might have some barriers to employment or some challenges.
Included in the items soon to be tax exempt: baby diapers, baby bottles, and items like thermometers and blood pressure devices, along with oral hygiene products like toothbrushes. There's also funding for raises for healthcare providers.
A 4% rate increase to our providers who do foster care, developmental disability care. I mean, all of the providers help to our hospitals and nursing homes to make sure that they're fully staffed.
Also included, $800 million from Maryland's Blueprint for Education.
One of the reasons that we put $800 million into the Blueprint Fund is the Blueprint Fund is fully funded through at least FY27. This $800 million now in FY23 is a down payment to say we can't tell the future, but we need to make smart decisions now.
And the state's rainy day fund will benefit as well.
We have a $2.5 billion cash reserve. That was very intentional so that in the case that something happens, we have cash sitting on the side so that we don't have to cut into critical services.
To be able to say Blueprint's paid for, and to be able to say if it starts raining, we're prepared, and to do all the great things that we've done in this budget is pretty amazing.
In Annapolis, Sue Copen for State Circle.